Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. In this video I want to talk to you about Binance Exchange and the Ethereum fees that they do take from us when we do withdraw Ethereum from Binance. Now, I've been using Binance for quite some time now. I'm very happy with it. They did have few issues here and there. Personally myself, I didn't suffer any losses or anything like that, and it's been doing okay. I think most of the hiccups came due to the fact they became very popular. As you can see, over 6 million customers probably counting, and yes, there was lots of traffic. They couldn't handle it. They had to stop registrations. There were a few issues with placing orders. The orders wasn't going through, but the amount of cryptocurrency wasn't available, things like that. But that, I think it's been fixed, or at least as of right now, as the market is crashing, there's not too many people going nuts to trade. And I've been following a few cryptocurrencies on Binance, and I got a feeling that most of the trading is currently done by bots. But I did realize that Ethereum fees are very high. Now myself, I haven't traded with any Ethereum. I haven't withdrawn any Ethereum out of Binance, but it's not nice for Binance to charge such an extraordinary amount of fee when you have so many customers and you're making lots and lots of money from the trading. Binance CEO recently was on an interview. He did say they do want to replicate Bloomberg being the best exchange, being the #1, the best customer service, the best everything. And I think they should include the fees they do charge. I've always wondered why do actually exchanges charge that extraordinary amount of money? Transferring cryptocurrency costs money, but I'm pretty sure exchanges do pay a lot less than we do. And to charge what they do charge for the Ethereum, I pretty much see as like being greedy. And I think it's time for them to look into it and reduce it. And let's compare the Ethereum. Now, I've looked into the Bitcoin, and this is the Bitcoin. As you can see, withdraw, the fee is 0.001 on Binance, and is the same on Bittrex. So there is no difference if you're withdrawing from Binance or Bittrex when it comes to Bitcoin. It's a different story when it comes to Ethereum. This is on Binance, the Ethereum, and if you want to withdraw, it doesn't matter the amount. The minimum fee you have to pay is 0.01, and that is staggering. If you transfer once a month, you don't care about it, or once every 2 weeks. But if you do transfer on a daily basis, it does count by quite a bit. And not just this, but having so many customers making so much money from trading and from transferring money out anyway, why do you need to charge this amount of money on a single transfer? That's nearly $11 at the current price. Let's look at it. 0.01, it is equals to almost $11, and that it's by the current price of Ethereum. Now, when Ethereum was at all high, you can imagine this is nearly $15, and to transfer Ethereum from an exchange or from a wallet shouldn't cost nowhere near, and actually it doesn't cost anywhere near that. Now let me compare it with Bittrex, which is another huge cryptocurrency exchange. Some actually prefer it more than Bittrex. I've been using it as well sometimes, not as often as Binance, but I'm using it. And as you can see, to transfer Ethereum out costs 0.006. Still quite a lot of money, but nowhere near to Binance. And Binance, as I said guys, it's #1 exchange if things hasn't changed. But it was, I think, the #1 exchange as of recently. And charging nearly $11 on a single Ethereum transaction, it's crazy. Binance fees, currently it is $6.36. So you can see two huge exchanges, one being the #1, the other one being near the top. $11.36, big difference. And I don't want to even compare it to a small exchanges which are just popping out and establishing themselves. So the reason I'm obviously making this video is just to show you the huge amount of fees that Binance are charging on Ethereum. Some of you may have realized that, some of you may have not. And I think it's time for Binance to do something about it. Myself personally, as I said, I don't use Ethereum that often to do anything with it at the moment, so therefore it doesn't matter for me. But if I was to use Ethereum, and I'm not giving you an advice what you should do, but if I was, let's say, trading with Ethereum, taking lots of Ethereum out of Binance exchange, or even if it's not a lot but often, I may consider using another exchange, because it's not right. I simply think it's not right for exchanges like this to take advantage of us when we do, use them mainly for trading. They make lots of money out of it. You go ahead and watch what's happening with bots. They're making obviously huge amount of money from the fees. Why do they feel like, why do they need to charge this amount of money just so we can take Ethereum out of their exchange? I don't know. I'm baffled, and I would love to hear from you. What do you think? Did you know about these fees? How do you feel about the fees? And are you already actually trading Ethereum somewhere else simply because you're not happy with paying $11 on the current price just to take any amount of Ethereum out of Binance? So that's it, guys, from me. A quick video. Just wanted to obviously share this with you, and looking forward to hear your feedback in regards to it. And as I said, are you already somewhere else, or after watching this, and maybe you are now considering maybe moving to another exchange? Now, one advice I can give you, but of course it's not a financial advice or anything like that, please be careful with exchanges out there. You don't want just for few $US to move into an exchange that offers very cheap services without doing a research. Exchanges, as we've seen recently with CoinCheck and others, exchanges can get hacked. Something could happen, so you don't want to end up losing your cryptocurrency just because. Make sure you do a good research when it comes to exchanges. I know some people are moving and they're very happy to see decentralized exchanges. Now Robinhood obviously adding up that thing, the free trading, so that's nice, but that's obviously it's not going to be available for everyone, and it's not yet available. But decentralized exchanges, I think, are the future, and I may look into one. If I do obviously sign up to one and I start using one, I may show it to you. But again, as I said, it's down to you to do your own research and choose which exchange suits you best. That's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If you enjoyed the channel, feel free to subscribe and share. Come follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.